if you follow the hemp is now legal in the state of Ohio. You can grow it, you can possess it, you can use it for whatever you want to do. The distinction between hemp and marijuana is a pretty thin edge. Hemp does not contain a lot of THC. It contains 0.03 or less % of THC, which is the high, the psychotic part of marijuana. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to handle that. Chief's on top of it. Josh Wells and I met on Monday after Mayor's Court talked about it. There's issues surrounding stops using the canine units. A lot of issues involved in what the legislature did. So we're going to work our way through that.
How does that work with our legislation that we've got on
marijuana?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just tell you a scenario, and you could kind of, as an example of where we're at with this, or where everybody in the state of Ohio is at with this. So if I pull you over, I'm an officer, and I pull you over, and my K9 hits on something, I ask you if you have hemp. You say you do, and you show me some hemp, we're done. That's it. The major cities in the state of Ohio, Columbus, Cincinnati, and Cleveland, have now decided they're not going to enforce marijuana laws at a misdemeanor level. That's not what we want to do. Obviously, we talked about that as one option, is no longer enforce our marijuana laws. The major cities have decided not to. They're not going to enforce their marijuana laws on a misdemeanor level because of this. It's really tough to distinguish between hemp and marijuana, and if we arrest somebody on a marijuana charge, if the hemp or marijuana has to be sent to a lab, we need that evidence. It's a $150 fine, and the testing right now would cost $450. So everybody's kind of saying, what'd you do to us?
Yeah.
And we're going to react to it. So
the Attorney General's kind of went on record to say that he's going to try to find a cheaper solution for testing. We went out and got 3 prices, and anywhere from $550 to $450. So a lot of it's going to come down to interrogation. I don't want to throw all of our everything out there that we can and can't do, expose our full football field, so to speak. But it's just going to take time, and I think it's going to take a police department willing to move forward and a prosecutor willing to move forward, and we're going to need a test case out there to figure out, to make sure that they realize the difference between marijuana and hemp. And
in that arena,
yeah.
aren't we then opening ourselves up to a heck of a large lawsuit at some point if we choose the wrong case? And
Potentially. It's agribusiness. I mean, the legislation intent was jobs, and hemp is an agribusiness as they see it. You know, it's used for rope and other things, and farmers want to grow it. Doesn't get you high. The problem is, you can't tell the difference between that and marijuana without a $500 test.
Is that where that CBD oil comes from?
Yeah, CBD oil comes from hemp.
From hemp.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's everywhere now. That's legal in South Ohio. It's in hair salons, doctor's offices, pharmacies.
It's the family video.
Is that
I saw a
right?
big sign posted in front of family video when I was driving to
Okay, good.
Austin. I was like,
That's good.
family video?
Yeah, that's great, because my bigger question was, what the heck were you doing in the family video?
Oh, I was driving past family video going.
Yeah, I've always made family videos that still around.